Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Enterprise. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Boss Lady and DT, bringing you all the heat. Show so good, make you keep on your TV. Better than the news, cause they coming with real tea. Reppin' VA, they the hottest out in the street. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Enterprise. Welcome to the Black Love Show.
What's up? Welcome back.
What's up?
We are here at the Black Love Podcast where we are standing on business. I'm Boss Lady.
And I'm DT.
And together we are
Black
Mr.
Love.
and Mrs. Black Love
That's
RBA.
right, man. That's right.
So we're here today with another episode. As we told y'all before, we're not going to have relationship stuff every week because we talking about business stuff. So, we can talk about anything at any given time. So today, we have some special guests with us.
That's right.
Some people we had the pleasure of working with. We'll introduce y'all to them. We have Jersey Jules.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
From Jersey. And we have one of his artists, T-Baby.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. In the building.
So, before we start talking to them, anything specific you want to introduce or talk about pertaining to the business side before we get into all of that?
No, not really. I'm just ready to jump straight in. Let's get started. I'm ready to go. Let's
Cut
go.
straight to
He
it.
said,
to the
let's stand on business.
Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Let's go. Let's get it started.
Okay. So, as y'all know, I wear many hats. We do a lot of stuff together. But there's also the love of music. So I tap into music. I work with music productions. I do a lot of stuff. I'm an artist when I want to be. Okay?
Want to be. That's right,
Yeah.
man.
So that's just in the blood.
All right.
But let's talk to Jersey. So Jersey, let's start with you. So tell us a little bit about Jersey and how Jersey came to be.
Oh, man, what's going on, everybody? First and foremost, man, thank you guys for having me,
Absolutely.
man. I love the
Likewise.
hospitality
Likewise.
down here in RVA, man. Definitely got a lot of family out here. Shout out to Jersey Mike and everybody, man. Man, your boy Jersey Jules, Jerzey, Julz, man. I've been saying this so much, it gets tough.
I know, right? It never gets
It's a lot going on with me, man. I'm the CEO of Silent Grind Productions, putting together concerts, helping artists with management and stuff like that. Just kind of like helping artists guide their way, because as an artist myself and all that, I understand it could be a little cloudy sometimes out here in the industry and stuff. So we try to create that lane and stuff like that. Clear the smoke screen for the artists and get straight to it. I'm also the co-founder of newly found record label Silent Fame Records. You can find it at silentfame.com.
Y'all heard it.
Make sure you follow us on all platforms. Silent Fame _ Records. A lot of great things coming. The artists say they need help. They need management. They need this and that. Let's give it to them, man.
That's right.
That's one thing about in the industry, even though your title can be one thing, it's still a whole lot of hats that we wear in different areas we tap into, because in the industry itself, is so big, is huge. And so you can, tap into the business side, the artist side, the stuff, the legwork that goes in when you getting stuff set up and all of that. Yeah. So, but I got a big question for you. So when we talk about artist development, yes, because I've been doing artist development for years. One thing I find that's difficult is we get artists and they are great. Got the talent, got the goods and all this stuff, but they still need a little more development before they get there. So, but you got some that they don't listen or they don't want. I ain't gonna say they don't want your help, but they don't see it the way you see it. Yeah. So that's been like a hard thing for me. So I be trying to reach them. So what do you find are good ways that we can, some tools we can use to try to reach them?
I go by a method of I show and prove. If they don't want it, they don't like to see it. They want it. Then people they hear talk all the time and stuff. So here I am. I'm gonna use my label and stuff myself.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm an artist as well. I'm also have my own radio show, The Real Talk Show #2. Even though we #1, make sure you follow us, The Real Talk Show #2 on Instagram.
Like everything
like here. So, but like you just gotta show and prove. People hear the talk. It don't matter, and I'm noticing it doesn't matter like how much you show them. How successful people always want to have that.
That's right.
that, you know,
The little
hesitation
pushback,
and
yeah.
stuff like that to dive in and stuff on the business, and forget it, man. They ain't your audience. Everything ain't for everybody.
That's
Like,
true.
They get it, they
That's
don't.
true.
That's right.
We ain't here to hold
They don't
nobody
get it
hands.
though.
right.
Yeah. It'd be a lot
It's a
of work
business
for
at
us,
the end
but
of the
hey,
day, you know, respectfully, you know. So you gonna show them the way, you know,
That's
and
right,
then if
that's
they
right.
they eat some grass, some don't.
right.
Then a lot of people take things personal.
True.
Yeah.
They don't know how to
True.
separate the two.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And
you
then
know,
that-
it's an audience for everybody, a lane for everybody.
Yeah,
You'll know
business
your
for
audience
friendship.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's right. Let me ask you a question. So, what would you say is your biggest obstacle? Your biggest obstacle is climbing to success. What you think your biggest obstacle that you had to get over in order to get where you at?
Exactly. See, it's addition. Yeah, everybody be making it multiplication all the time,
Right.
man. So, but it's all about communication too, and
Right.
being realistic with your
Right.
goals, with your budget, because ain't nothing free. Not
That's
even,
right.
not even
That's
church. You
right.
gotta pay your tithes
Gotta
and
get them
offering. I'm a
coins, yeah.
Christian. All thanks be to God. You know what I mean?
That's
so,
right. That's
you know,
right.
you just gotta be realistic and understand the goals and strategic and be flexible.
Right.
The goal stays the same, but the plan, the subject, always
Right.
subject
It's
to
always
change.
subject to change.
That's with
Absolutely.
life in general,
That's
right
It
what
there,
is.
man.
It
So-
is.
Then the rules.
And that's a good thing to say, because if you keep that in mind, to understand, because change is good sometimes. Sometimes we need to change up. Stuff happens. Stuff come into play.
Absolutely.
But we're still going to the same goal.
Adapt
That's
and
good.
adjust.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Bang. You take the certain goals and stuff like that. Everybody knows the 5 P's: proper preparation, prevents for.
That's
You
right.
take certain morals and stuff like that. You,
And
got
attitude.
the whole
That's right.
recipe.
That's right. I agree with you.
That's
I agree
true.
with you. I agree with
Absolutely.
you.
Okay, so now with you being with your record label and having T-Baby as your artist.
Bang.
So tell us how you came to bring on T-Baby, because that song, baby, is fire.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I love it.
I
love
appreciate
That's some
it.
good music.
Yeah.
I needed an anthem for myself.
Oh,
so.
Okay.
T-Baby just came out of nowhere. I ain't even gonna hold
No,
you.
seriously.
Like literally, like it sounds like crap.
It
but
sound like we joking, but it's really like
came out
that.
of
Like
nowhere.
I
I'm gonna
just
let
woke
T-Baby
up.
tell her how she just came about. I can't even tell you how she came about.
I was what I used to call myself the support coordinator.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So they go to shows, I show up, I take them where they gotta go, just supporting, some of them is like my little brothers or whatever. So, I just they support.
Right,
And then
right.
one day they was in a studio and I was like, put me on a song.
Right.
And they thought I joked with them a lot. So they thought I was joking. And he was like, if you could do a 16, I'll put you on a song. It took me 2 weeks to do the 16. And then my verse was more lit than the girl that he was actually going to do it. So he canceled the whole song.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm like, nah, put me in somebody booked me studio. Jules was like, I'm not doing it. Like, if you want to get in a studio, you got to do it yourself.
Right.
See?
So one of the
Just what we just said, right?
one of the other artists was like, all right, T-Baby, I booked you a session. And I went in there and my song Juice, which is on all streaming platforms.
Right.
I went in there, then I had my sister, Brad's Killam, she featured on it. And it's been like,
The rest history, huh?
yeah.
Right.
That's good. That's good. I'm
She
glad
fell in love
you
with
felt
the grind.
persistent enough to
Yeah.
put herself
It
out there.
takes consistency. That's the
Yes.
key word.
And
right
then,
there.
like-
Consistency.
And then that, and then also,
And
people
money.
start talking and be like, oh, you can't do it, or because they're not used to me doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So
Right.
it built me up more like, oh, well, you think I can't do it, so
Right.
now I'm about to do it.
The proof.
Yeah,
Showing
I'm about
proof,
to.
right.
Oh
Showing
my
proof.
God.
So
fall in
now
love
that's
with
what
the
it's
grind,
on.
the process. You got to fall in love with the process
Right.
with anything. Man,
Exactly.
So I did a lot of things in life, man. A lot of people don't know I spent 13 years in the Air Force as a firefighter.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I'm still a firefighter. I got my own security training business and stuff. CPS __ training.
Listen to that.
Teaching,
Listen.
Okay.
CPR, security resources and stuff like that. So, you know, what I mean, you gotta apply it all to it.
That's
Like,
right.
Right.
That's right. So he a man with many hats too.
Yeah. Yeah, I said I
Damn, you
got
got-
one
Hey
head,
man, you gotta
but
have
a million hats.
yeah.
But
man,
when we do it, we
Resume
do
long,
it well. That'd be my motto for everything. I'm like, do what you
stand
do
on
and do it
business.
good.
And be
Stand on
consistent.
business,
Exactly.
baby.
As
Stand
long as
on
you're
business.
consistent,
Exactly.
keep it
Your
going.
brand is your brand. It
So
follows
let's
in your
ask
name.
T-Baby. So T-Baby, what gave you the spark to really want to be a rapper? And that's what you stumble up on it, or you really want to be a rapper?
No, it just was, I got a lot of support. So especially from my Silent Grind family. So they pushed me to really further it for real.
That's
so
good.
That's what it is. And then like I said, like once I got in there, I wake up every day and try something new. But once I start saying like I gotta keep going, like I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to just stop.
That's right.
And that's how your passion, and it shows in your work. You know, because
I appreciate that.
You know, there's a lot of people out there that
develop
make
passion.
Yeah.
I mean,
make music, make songs. They just do it just for fun. I mean, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now
doing music just for fun.
I mean, now too, it becomes therapeutic too, because I be personally, you know, it be a lot people be dealing with whatever. So I like actually going to the studio. It take a lot of. It's like a little therapy session. Right.
That's how I do. That's how I do. So my kids are into music. My brother, I got him into music when he was young and all of that. So it was like just that vibe and that feeling in the booth. It's an adrenaline rush for me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I could do it all day long because if it's something that you like to do, you're going to do it well anyway.
It don't feel like you're working.
Yeah, man. We just had Boss Lady Brooke all on the Grind of Fame concert.
Right, she killed it too.
I was like,
okay. I was like, wait, I ain't know she was an artist.
I come with lots of surprises.
I had to put my camera on, like, hold on. Okay.
Yes, I can do a little something. Like I said, I've been doing this since yay high. Music is therapeutic for me, definitely. And I love all genres of music. So,
me too.
You know, if I'm
big.
You know,
I love all genres.
If I'm getting consumed or I'm feel way down or whatever, you know, I'll start listening to certain songs, certain music, certain things, and it kind of calms me back down. Right, baby? Because we're listening to music all day long.
I love music. But y'all, speaking on that, man, y'all got some. Y'all got some fire music.
Yeah.
Y'all had me up there, Joan. I was listening.
You doing your signature dance, baby.
I took it back.
I know everybody know your signature.
He took his coat off and everything. He got comfortable.
Y'all got some good music, man.
I was going to go down the catalog, man.
So y'all,
if y'all get him up dancing, then he like, it's good.
Y'all better be on the lookout for Jersey. And T-Baby, I'm telling you, they coming.
Hey, we just getting started, man. We got some other artists on the platform and stuff. And things are grateful. All things be to God, man. That's all I have to say.
So let me ask y'all another question. What the bond, fars, you know, because in this industry, right, you know, it's a dominant industry with males, right? So working with a female, how y'all, you know what I mean? How that go about? Is it
females the new bosses? And we gotta understand that. I'm not gonna say I'm not downplaying us men and all that.
Right.
Men are
slacking.
Get it to him, Jerry.
Just stand on business. Get it to him.
I could close my eyes right now.
Hold on, Jersey. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off. We definitely need to get into that. We need to, because that right there, we're going to be talking about that for a minute. But hold on. But before we go any further, we're going to take a pause for the calls, and we're going to come back, and we're going to dive right
Jersey
back into
T-Baby.
stuff, okay?
Jersey and T-Baby coming at you live.
Standing on business.
T-Baby, it's your girl T-Baby, and I'm here in Richmond, Virginia at the Grind and Fame Tour.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Jersey Jules, CEO of Silent Grind Production, co-founder of Silent Fame Records.
What up, y'all? It's Cakes, and I'm here hosting at the Grind and Fame concert with Jersey Jules. You already know what it is. We getting it popping. Let's go. Let's go.
JERZEY_JULZ. Y'all know what it is. Jersey. Bang, bang, bang.
Welcome back, y'all. So when we left off, we started getting into something that kind of put some folks in the hot seat. So we're gonna jump right back into it. So baby, ask Jules the question again that you just asked him, and let him go ahead and roll with it, because I want to hear what this gonna be.
I want to hear it too.
I want to know, working in a dominant male industry, as far as working with a female, I mean, you know, how the bond go? Is it hard working with a female, or is it a walk in the park?
Is it hard?
Women are the new bosses, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. And that's not to downplay us men and stuff like that. This is me from experience, from actions, failures, successes and stuff. Women just go out and get it. I could close my eyes right now and pick a woman with a degree, at least a bachelor's. How many women can close their eyes and pick a man? I mean, we ain't gonna talk about race. We gonna leave that out. You feel me,
Right.
You just keep it real.
That's that rabbit hole we ain't gonna go down.
That's
But
right.
like men just feel like they just slacking and stuff, looking for excuses, complaining and stuff like that. And like I listen, I got family members I listen to woulda, coulda, shouldas all day, and that's what I grew up listening to all the time. Like, I shoulda did this, I woulda, coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda, but you didn't. Like, you know what I mean? So, and then life is passing us by. Like, our kids getting big, everybody else getting, things is going by. By the time, we might as well just do it. And women just get it done, bro. Like, I could walk, I could leave a woman in the room and say, hey, this is her, introduce them, and she just gonna go get it done, because one, men ain't gonna think with the wrong head and all that. They gonna always try to do something like that. And then, you know, I just make sure I have her back and stuff like that in the industry and stuff, because I know how men think. They're gonna always think that. So it's not just a shift, it's about protection and stuff too, as well, because it can go down, you know, it's a crazy world out here. So I don't know. I just go with the flow, and that just make sure I be very like vigilant and aware of certain things and stuff, and try to nip things in the bud as much as they can, if they can.
That's right.
That's good. I agree.
I agree with him. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
But I mean, that goes without saying, because women, we are natural. You know, those things are natural. So if y'all put us in a situation, environment, we know how to, you know, maneuver our way out in the best way we know how.
Bro.
And it just happened to work.
Hey, dude, y'all be suckers. I hate a thirsty dude, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I've been talking about this. I hate a thirsty. You like
I be showing him stuff all the time.
I hate a thirsty dude.
Yeah, me too, man.
Like, you lame, man, and they gonna finesse you every time.
Every time, yeah.
It's over.
Especially when you're thirsty, yeah.
It's over.
T-Babe, it's on you. But how you feel about it?
I mean,
get just real. Stand no business.
I agree though. It's a lot of the guys, they not consistent, or they make excuses a lot. So I agree with that. Yeah. But it's been a lot of situations that we had where I was able to bring more to the table because of that. Because of the male-female role. Like,
do you feel like you got to go 10 times harder because you're a female?
It depends.
It depends?
Yeah, it depends on a certain situation, but no, not really.
Okay.
But like I said, it depends on the situation. Like, they probably wanted to work with somebody and it didn't happen, but then now I'm around and now we in the rooms with these people because, again, it could be a thirsty situation, because I've had that too, where it's like, oh, they trying to talk to me, but they don't even know. Like, it's a usual situation. You think you getting something from me, but I'm gonna put my team on all the time.
Take notes. From a
she said it, but she get into it real.
She get into it real.
But it's a lot of things. Like, I got people that want to work with me right now, and I'm just like, all right, okay.
I get that.
We gonna do it? Like, okay, cool. When they think I'm coming by myself, I bring the whole silent rise. I'm the only female.
There you go.
Right.
And then they be like, oh, like.
Switch the game up on them.
They weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just, hold on.
I don't go nowhere by myself.
As you should. As you should. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are family. Y'all a team. And that's how y'all come. Y'all come together, y'all building together,
and we kind of keep that strategically throughout the team as well. Like, I got other artists as well, and when we stronger together for sure.
Exactly.
Like on some Planet
strong in numbers.
It's strong, dude. Yeah,
it's always strong in numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, they couldn't come out here, but they back home getting to it, and the rest of the team is holding them down. So.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And I love that. I love to hear that, right? Because you got to have that strong foundation, right? You got to have that, right?
Yeah.
So my motto is one to eat, everybody eat. You know what I mean? You can't be with nobody. If somebody always want to be, and you know, just taking over in charge of something. You look back, and somebody always got that one.
Yeah.
That you always have that one that's trying to get in somebody ear and change the whole format of stuff. So I agree with that, right? You know what I mean? You got to have a solid foundation. I agree.
That's good because then you ain't got to worry about the ego thing.
The ego thing.
You know,
That's right.
everybody know their position. Everybody play their position,
Yes.
but it don't matter if my position a little less than your position. But I'm going just as hard for you as I would as if I was on your level, and
You
then
know what
everything works.
People got to understand. Everybody want to be a chief, but the chief is an Indian
That's right.
too.
There
Right.
you go.
Right.
And it be
Tell 'em again,
communication.
There you go.
Like
That's
I feel like I tell him all the time, like, yo, we need to have like meetings in person, cause like we be on the phone or like he had talked to this person talked to this person, and then it's like you know the game telephone. By the time it gets to the last person, it be like
that message got passed
right.
around.
So I'm like, no,
And it
we
got
all
switched
need
up.
to be here. We all need to communicate.
And
What's the
Silent Grind is
issue?
looking at Silent Fame Records looking for A&Rs and managers,
That's
man.
right.
Come tap in with me, man.
That's right. That's right.
Godzilla,
Yeah.
man.
Tap in. Tap in.
Definitely.
Tap in. That's right.
And y'all heard that.
Different states too, man.
There's some
Yeah.
openings. If you in the business, this is what you want to do. You
what you
serious
wanna do.
about it.
That's right.
You know a little bit about it. Even if you don't know enough about it, you know, you got a coach. You got a teacher. You got somebody
Yeah.
that can guide you through it.
Need that.
get you to where you need to be. Hey, you never know. You might got some music in you,
That's right.
you know.
That's right. So let me ask both of y'all this. So what would you tell? What would you tell somebody that's watching this podcast
Yeah.
that want to get in your position as far as get into the rap thing, all different types of hats.
Yeah.
What would you tell that person? What would they have to bring to the table in order to get?
How to reach the team?
How to reach the
Oh
team.
man, make sure you follow me on Instagram, man. JERZEY_JULZ. Follow the team page, Silent Grind _PROD. Silent Fame _records, silentfame.com. Get with us, Google me, Jersey Jules. Man, we getting straight to it, man.
Tell them how to reach you, T-Baby.
My Instagram is king_T-Baby. That's KYNG_TBABY. And all my music is on all streaming platforms. Same name. Is as one though. King T-Baby.
That's right. I'm excited. I'm waiting to hear some great things with you all, y'all journey. We're going to keep in touch. We're going to definitely.
Yeah, we definitely got to
Yeah,
do
we partied
that.
a little
because
bit together.
Yes,
we
come on,
have
party.
to.
Oh, we had a good time
I
last
got
night.
some new
Yeah,
music and
that-
stuff coming out.
Yes.
I just link with Jamaican artist that lives in Toronto.
shout out to Captain C out in
Captain C.
Toronto.
Okay, shout
And
out,
Mr.
shout out.
Promoter, we've been like working, so I'm gonna have a video coming up soon next
Okay.
month sometime. So I've been working.
That's what's up.
We also got
good.
concerts coming up, man. We just
Yeah.
killed Richmond, Virginia, man. The next
Yeah.
stop is New Orleans down with Hollywood
right.
Pompey, Cash Money down there and stuff like that. So that's May 31st down in New Orleans. Make sure you follow my page. You'll see all the information and stuff. And then June 12th is the 3rd annual Jersey Jam. Now,
Yeah.
y'all know how I do in Jersey. Great movie.
Okay.
We in my territory now.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
we gonna
Like
talk
home.
about
Like home.
man,
Like
y'all
home,
know how
that's
we
right.
do, man. Tap in, man. Slots available. Let's make a movie. Let's make history.
Let's
Right.
make it happen. Y'all heard him.
Absolutely.
Y'all heard him. Live on
I
Standing
like
on
to hear
Business.
that.
Black Love.
Standing on business.
Standing on
Everybody
business.
doing what they do
Standing
and doing
business.
it well.
That's right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Standing on business, baby. Standing on business. So, with that being said, is there anything y'all like to, anything that they don't know, you like to tell them? I mean, just
You got any secrets we need to
yeah.
put out
man.
there?
Anything you want to let them know?
Make yourself available. Stop making excuses.
That's right.
Stop being scared to spend money.
Right. Oh
You
my
know,
God, that's
a big
number
one.
Yeah,
Talk to them.
That's
take
definitely
chances.
a big one.
You gotta take
Trust me,
chances.
we all don't got it. Like, let's give it
Right.
100.
Let's
Like,
keep it
now,
100, yeah.
even millionaires owe somebody. You
That's
feel
right.
me?
Right.
They
That's
owe a
right.
mortgage. They owe some taxes or something.
That's
Everybody
right.
owes somebody. So just because you get $1 million or something like that, I ain't got $1 million yet.
Yeah, I
I'll
damn sure
speak
ain't got
it
$1
into
million.
existence 'cause,
I'm claiming it.
the tongue
Right.
holds power.
Speak it into
But you know,
existence.
like, stop being scared to invest. When I
That's right.
when I started like investing, like, all right, man, it usually be like, yo, that costs $500. Man, shit, it's $500.
Right.
I spend that. So I start like, fuck, I'm gonna sacrifice that $500, and then it elevate my look, my image, and all this other stuff. Then I'm gonna elevate 1,500, 4,000 here.
Right.
It costs a lot. I told y'all in the beginning, it's money, but you gotta not pay to play. But everything ain't free.
And nothing free.
But once you spend a little money in the game, you got a friend for life.
That's another thing too. So a lot of people be trying to hand you stuff. I don't take nothing for free.
Yeah,
even if I do, like, all right, even if somebody do come with a play, I'm like, all right, so I try to get them something in return.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna hold nothing over
totally.
people's head.
That's right.
Like, oh yeah, you did this for me, or I put you onto this. Absolutely not.
That's right.
Like,
That's right.
Absolutely.
I agree with you.
Ain't nothing for free anyway. You know,
And then
at
a lot of-
some point, something's going to come back around.
And it
You know,
shows
to bring some
investors
remembrance.
and people who's looking at you like you're taking it serious.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
you're willing to put your time, your resources, your money into this
Right.
and stuff. How you going to expect anybody to put money into you? You
What
only
better
put money
way to
into
spend your
own
money
self.
than put it into
Into
yourself?
yourself.
You spend it
Like
on
that-
yourself.
It's
That's right.
addition,
That's
not
another
multiplication.
issue that I've
There
been
you go.
having too.
That's right.
Right.
Because like I said, I'm just coming into it. So I've been putting a lot of I'm a single parent. So all my money is accounted for.
Absolutely.
So when I do spend whatever extra money I do, I have to make it count. So
Exactly.
I'm
Gotta
not
make it
about
count.
to sit up
T-Baby said that's
here.
that blood money, T-Baby. That's that blood money. Your money got blood on it.
Yeah,
Your money
I'm
got blood on it. Ain't
like,
no question.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
and I don't
right.
care what it is.
That's
I'll be like, okay, this was my money. Like, if I chose to invest it here, why you mad?
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
It was yours.
It's your money. That's right.
Like, I don't be understanding.
That's okay. It ain't for them to understand. As long as
Strategically
you
investing.
understand it, you know what I mean?
But I'm like, it just be a lot. I hear stuff about T-Baby every day. I just
oh, look.
be like,
Folks
okay.
gonna talk about you one way or the other.
You know what
and
I
that's
be
cool.
saying? If they not talking, you ain't
You
doing
do-
something
You
right.
ain't doing something right.
You ain't
So
popping.
we welcome all the conversation, all
Yeah,
the
yeah,
criticism, all that.
I love
we
it.
get that all the time.
But so people gotta see. That's why I be telling people you gotta flip it around though, right? So when people talk about you and you know what I mean, got all this stuff to say about you, guess what that mean? That mean you're on your way up. You know what I mean?
That's what
because
I'm
people don't
saying.
talk about people that ain't doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
They
So
don't
if
talk
I
about
wasn't
people.
doing nothing,
That's
you wouldn't
right.
have nothing to talk
There
about.
you go. There you
Then I would be worried because it's like,
That's right.
damn, T-Baby, what you not doing?
Right.
But
people-
clearly I'm doing something right.
That's right.
Because y'all,
People got to understand the method though. Like it's only bragging or something. I like when people talk their ish.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah,
Right,
man,
right.
Talk your ish. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you. You
Right.
know,
Go
because
hard.
I'm from nothing.
That's
like,
right.
Nah, I mean, you
That's
gotta throw
right.
the extension cord over the fence to have some lights. And
Yeah,
the
that's
kerosene
right.
heater ain't got no kerosene
That's right.
type thing.
Wanna know easy road to get here?
I'm from nothing.
That's right.
So you know, I
That's
like
right.
hearing and seeing people do good, and I don't like seeing people struggle, especially going through whatever.
That's right.
You know, but. You talk your stuff, but it sounds like bragging to people who don't have no emotion.
That's right.
Right. Right.
Think
right.
about it. Why you hating on anybody, but you got your own emotion and
But
stuff
you know,
like that.
sometimes you, Jerry, people try to get clout off you, right? So sometimes people do that to make themselves relevant.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why a lot of people do that. They'll go after you because you got it going on right now. So they'll go after you. They get their name out there going after you. So when you give them feedback, that'll raise their stock up. So sometimes if you ignore them, they'll quiet right on down.
Yeah.
So they feed off energy, right?
That's
They defeat.
That's
But
ignore
this
it.
what was the what show was that when she's non-factor?
Oh.
Non-motherfucking factor.
Yeah, no.
That's
Definitely a
what really
non-factor.
Yeah, but that make us who
Ain't
we
gonna
is, though.
stop nothing. If anything,
I
it helps
love-
it. So
I love haters,
embrace
right?
it.
You got to have haters. If you ain't got no
I love
haters, ain't
them.
nobody
They
talking
motivate
about you.
me every day.
Yeah. If you ain't got no haters, ain't nobody talking about you. You need to go in the lab and cook something up, cook something up.
Start over, baby.
Yeah, you ain't doing that. If ain't nobody talking about you,
That's
hating
true.
on you, what you doing? You
Telling
ain't
you.
doing that. So that come with the game, right? All that come with the game.
It's to the point I put my 6-year-old, well, he's 7 now, but I put him in the studio with us, and I had one of the local artists there. And oh my God, why did I do that? First off, the song is dope as hell for him to be 6 or 7,
Baby
but
got balls.
he got bars.
Okay.
Look, he been freestyling and beatboxing since he was like 9 months. But
Okay.
like, it was like, why you do that? Oh, you exposing him to this? And I'm like, chill. He is a super
But you
honor
as the
roll, and that's
parent,
what
that's
he
your
want to do.
decision, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, what one do with their kids, that's their business. What you do with yours, you know, you're not putting them in no hurt, no harm. No Danger. He's with his mom,
That's true. That's
so he
facts.
good, you know.
And then a lot of time to get discovered when you're young anyway. I mean, that's basically when you see it. When you're 6 or 7, you be like, hold on, I see something in this boy. He different. So do you?
Right.
One thing you can't do is let nobody trade what you got going on. Stop the emotion, right? If you want to do it, do it. And if you fail doing it, get back up and keep on going, right?
That's
Don't
all
let nobody
right.
try to stop you what you got going on, right? That's
I like
one thing I
this
live
standing
by.
on business.
I'm going to do me.
Yeah.
I'm going to do me,
Should.
dog.
Period.
But at the end of the day, when I'm going from here, guess what I can say? I did it
Did
my
for
way.
myself.
I did it my way. I ain't do it. I did it my way. And I can lose with that, doing it my way, then lose doing it somebody else's way. So you know,
That's a
I stay
fact.
mindful of
Because
that.
then that's where the woulda, coulda, shoulda
There
come
you go.
in.
Exactly.
There you go. Do it your way. If you lose, so be it. You did it your way, right?
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
That's right.
So, well, this has been very informative. It's been
Black
good.
love, baby.
Good time.
Man.
And we can do this all day long.
day,
But
Yes.
for today, we're going to wrap this up. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning
I
in with
appreciate y'all
Jersey
for having
Jules,
us.
with T-Baby, with Mr. and Mrs. Black Love. We appreciate y'all. Y'all go follow us, subscribe, keep watching, keep tuning in. Mr. and Mrs. Black Love RVA,
Bang.
Boss Lady
It's
underscore
Jersey.
T baby.
T-Baby in the house.
Well, we appreciate you. We
Appreciate
love
you, baby.
Until next week, we love y'all because we standing on business.
Standing on
Period.
business. We out, baby.
Big
Black
business.
love.
Love Show, Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Enterprise. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Boss Lady and DT, bringing you all the heat. Show so good, make you keep on your TV. Better than the news, cause they coming with real tea. Typing VA, they the hottest out in the street. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Welcome to the Black Love Show. Enterprise. Welcome to the Black Love Show.